Hello friends, so you have been searching for a solid, reliable car that won't break the bank. Relax, we have got you covered. Today we are counting down the 5 best, no-nonsense, do-it-all cars you can buy for 3 million naira or less in big 2025. Whether you're looking for durability, fuel efficiency, or resale value, we've got something for everyone. We have included links in the video description for anyone interested in getting these car models. Please do your due diligence before purchase. Let's go. At number 1, we have the 8th generation Toyota Corolla. This Corolla was Toyota's love letter to the practical, no-nonsense driver who just wants to get from point A to B without drama. With its utilitarian design, it's like Toyota engineers sat down and said, let's build a car so boring it becomes brilliant, but with the personality of a beige wall. Pros of owning an 8th gen Corolla are: 1. Unkillable reliability. This Corolla is basically the cockroach of cars. Nuclear apocalypse, no problem. It will still start up and chug along. It's engineered to outlast your ex's beefs, racking up 300,000 plus kilometers with just oil changes and prayers. 2. It's a gas sipping champion. This car averages between 10 to 17 kilometers per liter. That's the distance between Kirikiri police station and Zone 2 police command Unicon on just 1 liter of fuel. Please don't ask me how I know this information. 3. Relatively cheap maintenance. Parts are everywhere and repairs are as straightforward as soaking garri. You won't need to visit Lapo Microfinance to keep this car running. Cons of owning an 8th gen Corolla are: 1. The styling is so bland, it hurts. This car's exterior screams, I'm invisible on purpose. If you are looking to turn heads in this car, you need to slap on some speakers and hope for the best. Omonile knows what I'm talking about. 2. Its interior feels like a time capsule, with minimal tech like an FM radio and concentration. 3. Its sluggish performance. With a 0 to 100 km/h time of 10 seconds, overtaking on the highway feels like a negotiation with gravity.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
At number 2, we have the 7th generation Honda Accord, aka end of discussion. Known for its sharp handling, roomy interior, bulletproof reliability, and sleek design, it's a daily driver with a fun side when the VTEC kicks in. It's the kind of car that makes you feel like a responsible adult and a kid at the same time. Pros of owning a 7th gen Honda Accord are: 1. Its rock solid reliability. With its 2.4 litre 4-cylinder or 3 litre V6 engines, both available with manual and automatic transmissions, it's engineered to rack up hundreds of thousands of kilometers with nothing but routine maintenance. 2. Surprising performance. The V6 models, pushing 244 horsepower and 211 pound-feet of torque, can turn this family sedan into a wannabe Lamborghini. With a 0 to 100 km/h time of about 6 to 7 seconds for the V6, it's got enough push to put a smile on your face. 3. Great fuel efficiency. The 4-cylinder models sip gas like a babe on a first date, averaging around 9 to 12 km per liter. 4. It's bigger and more spacious than its competitors. And 5. It has decent safety features like an airbag, ABS, and some models have traction control. Cons of owning a 7th gen Honda Accord are: 1. It's prone to premature ball joint wear. The 7th generation Honda Accord's lower ball joints, especially on models from 2003 to 2005, are notorious for wearing out prematurely due to Honda's design: downward-facing ball joints with the weight concentrated on the castle nuts. This can lead to costly repairs, potential safety issues like loss of control if they fail, and the need for frequent inspections and replacements, often before 100,000 kilometers, especially considering our rough roads with abundant potholes. 2. Transmission issues. The automatic transmission in some models, especially the V6, is known to fail if not well maintained. 3. Testy engine. The 3 litre V6 is more engaging and powerful, but consumes more fuel than the 2.4 litre 4-cylinder variant, especially in city driving. 4. Brake fade on the V6. If you engage the VTEC too often, the V6's brakes can feel a bit underwhelming. You might need to upgrade the brake to avoid that sinking feeling when you need to stop in a hurry. At number 3, we have the 3rd generation Hyundai Elantra. The 3rd gen Hyundai Elantra is quickly becoming a local champion. With its sleek design, this Elantra was Hyundai's way of proving Nigerians wrong for thinking Hyundai made flimsy cars. Pros of owning a 3rd gen Elantra are: 1. Its solid reliability. Back in the day, people were skeptical about this car, but over the years, it has proved itself to be quite reliable. 2. Great fuel savings. This car averages around 10 to 11 kilometers per liter. 3. Relatively affordable maintenance. Cons of owning a 3rd gen Elantra are: 1. Boring performance. You won't win any races with this car, but I'm sure that's not why you get this car. 2. Transmission troubles. Some models, especially the automatics, have a history of jerky shifts or transmission failures. 3. Dated interior and style. But at this price range, it's expected. At number 4, we have the third generation Nissan Altima. The third gen Nissan Altima rolled onto the scene with its larger frame, bolder design, and a punchy V6 option. This Altima was Nissan's attempt to spice up their mid-size sedan game while keeping things reliable enough for the daily driver. Pros of owning a third gen Nissan Altima are: 1. Great reliability. The 2.5-litre 4-cylinder with 175 horsepower or the 3.5 V6 with up to 260 horsepower in the SE-R trims can easily clock 200,000 plus kilometers with basic care. 2. Great fuel efficiency. The 4-cylinder variant sips fuel, averaging around 9 to 10 kilometers per litre on the highway. 3. Surprisingly sporty. The V6 variant, especially in the SE-R models, rockets from 0 to 100 km per hour in just 6 to 7 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Alright, that should be enough.
Cons of owning a third gen Nissan Altima are: 1. Rusty floorboards. The Altima's floorboards are prone to corrosion, leaving you with a car that's more open concept than you might like. 2. Sluggish base engine. The 2.5-litre 4-cylinder isn't sporty by any means, averaging 0 to 100 km per hour in about 8 to 9 seconds, which isn't too bad for the price range. 3. Its interior quality is very budget, strictly functional. At number 5, we have the first generation Kia Cerato. This car was Kia's first real stab at challenging the likes of the Toyota Corolla and Honda Civic. Pros of owning the first gen Kia Cerato are: 1. Its surprising reliability, considering this is Kia's first attempt in this segment against bigger brands like Toyota and Honda. 2. Fuel efficiency. This car averages around 10 to 11 km per litre on the highway. 3. Affordable upkeep. Parts for this car are available and fairly priced, and repairs are straightforward. Cons of owning a first-gen Kia Cerato: 1. Lackluster performance, with a 0 to 100 km per hour time of about 10 to 11 seconds for the 1.6-litre engine variant and 9 to 10 seconds for the 2-litre engine variant. 2. Its interior is very basic. And 3. Body rust issues. You should watch out for the fenders and undercarriage areas for corrosion if you plan on getting this vehicle. And there you have it, guys. Which of these cars would you get if your budget was 3 million naira? Tell us down in the comments. And are there any other cars you know that are within 3 million naira that wasn't mentioned in the video? We would love to hear about them in the comments. As usual, cheers and drive safe.